Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Candra Bachtiar and my name is 83202000187. The story of Musa who left in the time of King Pharaoh atrocities contain a moral message for children. The most famous miracle of Musa is the greatness of his staff that can be a snake and able to divide the sea. Not only that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also sent down the Taurat to Musa. Musa was so patient with the attitude of the infidel Egypt. This is what makes him part of the Prophet and Rasul Ulul Azmi. And now I will tell you about Prophet Musa. Musa Prophet was born in the era where every baby boy born will be killed directly by King Pharaoh. The mother of Musa Prophet also drifted Musa into the Nile River and found by wife of the King Pharaoh. Asiya, the Pharaoh's king wife, thought the child need to be breastfed so that it present some milk mother to breastfeed the baby Musa. Unfortunately, the baby Musa refused to give the mother milk. The mother of Musa, who knew the news of her son in court, immediately went to the palace and immediately breastfed her child. And when he was growing up, Musa and his followers were patient with Pharaoh for many years. In fact, Pharaoh was so arrogant that he claimed to be God. One day, Musa was challenged by Pharaoh to show the power of Allah. Pharaoh called the witch who could control the serpent against Musa. And by the permission of Allah, Musa threw his staff and his staff turned into a very large snake and ate all the snake of Pharaoh's witch. Pharaoh wanted to kill Musa, but Musa and his followers finally decided to leave Egypt and go to Syria by order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Pharaoh's anger grew when he heard it. He prepared an army to pursue Musa and his followers. In his pursuit, Pharaoh's army almost caught up with Prophet Musa and his followers. Even though they were covered in the sea before them, they were filled with panic when they reached the seafront. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered Prophet Musa as to hit this stick and a rod stretched out in the middle of the ocean to continue the flight. At that time, the situation was really precarious and squeezed, experienced by the Prophet Musa and his followers. But with all strength of his fight, Prophet Musa tried to calm his followers. After that came a revelation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to Musa. Strike the sea with your stick. Then the sea was divided and each part was like great mountain. Quran Surah Ash-Shu'ara verse 63. After the sea was divided, Prophet Musa and his followers were able to cross the sea safely. After that, the Red Sea returned to its original state and drowned Fir'aun and his troops, who were still in the middle of the ocean. And we saved Musa and the people who were with him all, and we drowned the other faction. Verily, in that it is really a great sign, miracle, and but most of them do not believe. Quran Surah Asy-Syu'ara verse 65 to 67. The Prophet Musa alaihissalam then received a revelation in the form of the Taurat. After being saved from the pursuit of Fir'aun and his troops, and after fasting for 30 days in the Mount of Zulhijjah. From this, we know that no matter how difficult the problem we face, as long as we surrender and pray to Allah, nothing is impossible to Allah. I hope the story of the Prophet Musa can increase our faith. Amin. So it's over for me. If there are any wrong word or miss or in my word, I beg for forgiveness. It's over for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.